I haven't found love yet. Last time we dated 2 women, and as it says here, we had 0 sex. Both times, the lady seemed interested, but for whatever reason, things got interrupted. It didn't happen for us. It didn't happen. But we have 3 ladies to go, 3 more to date before we reach the final boss of Man Enough. We're gonna load this. Okay, so we remember last time we dated her, and the people in the chat did tell me that in the manual for Man Enough, you can read the bios for all the women to give you a better idea of what they're interested in. This woman down here, here's her bio. Let's take a look here. So, she's Quinn. It says here, the whole dating thing can be such a hassle. The inane lines and corny come-ons get so old. Jerry has simplified the process, and I like that. No more hanging around in a singles bar or getting cornered into a blind date set up by a well-meaning friend for me. I'm my own person, and I'll make my own choices. I'm pretty straightforward. I want a man who can keep up with me. It would be nice to find one that could get the better of me occasionally, but I'm not looking for miracles. I'm relatively transparent. I think what I say what I think and mean what I say. I work hard at being objective. A reporter's no good without objectivity, and I'm a damn good reporter. I'm very competitive and I don't like to lose, but there's one thing I hate worse than losing. That's when a man lets me win, especially when it's a sport that's traditionally viewed as a man's game. Play the game. Play hard and play fair. The best will always come out on top. Ready to play? Maybe that means that the date would have ended poorly if we lost at the paintball game. Maybe she would have assumed that we let her win. I don't know. Anyway, she's a TV anchor woman. Her hobbies are CNN, paintball, conspiracy theories, other interests, happy talk, making love to cameras, personal history, single, spent whole life waiting for big break, goal, interviewing Elvis or Jimmy Hoffa, education, BS and TV journalism, Indiana, classical turn-ons are classical music and bad news. I guess she is a reporter. Turn-offs, sensitive men and commitment. Favorite food? I can't read that. And favorite color is teal. Quinn just wants to have fun. She's a real competitor. She wants to earn a man's respect and be seen as an equal. Don't give any less than your best. Jerry. Jerry is, of course, the final boss. That's who we're trying to date after the 5 women. The second woman that we dated, let's see, I believe. Let's turn off Quinn. I think it's, Erin. This was the second woman we dated. My business life is carefully structured and well-ordered, preparing cases, court appearances, all of it with incredible precision and long hours of mental gymnastics. It's hard work, a real intellectual challenge, but I've never been afraid of any intellectual challenge. Of course, brains can get you into trouble, but then they can also get you out of trouble. I've never had much difficulty finding an easier way to get things done. Work smarter, not harder. That's my motto. My personal life is where I get to unwind. Simplicity, solitude, peace and quiet. Away from all the hustle and bustle. Just me, a gentle breeze, and a man who understands. A little pampering now and then. I want a man who understands my needs and can anticipate them without having to be told exactly what I want. I make tough decisions all day. I want a man who can at least decide what we'll be doing for dinner. I don't want to be in charge every waking moment. I want to feel special, to be cared for. I hope I can find a man who's both willing and able. So she's an attorney. Hobbies include chess, phone sex, and martial arts. Other interests include educating young male law clerks, personal history, divorced, overachiever. She has no goal. That's kind of odd. Education, Harvard, turn-ons, verbal foreplay, sunsets, turn-offs, romance, lawyer jokes. Favorite food, strawberries. Favorite color is black. Erin's a mystery. 1 minute brassy and bold. The next, she's blushing over some silly off-color joke. Better watch your step, Jerry. So, These are the two women that we dated. Those are their bios. So you're supposed to be able to have their bios on hand to get an idea of what it is that the women are into. Now, we need to decide who else we're going to date. So, we're going to do another vote. Over here in the banana on the left, that's 1. In the middle, in the teal, that's 2. And over here in the black and white, that's 3. So chat, you're going to have to make a decision. 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you think? 1, 2, 3. Which one? I like how the MIDI just kind of slowed down there for a bit. Who we dating? It does look like number 1 in the banana yellow is in the lead. 2 and 3 are pretty even. Exactly even right now. So I think, yeah, it looks like that's how it's gonna go. Like, even if everyone who voted for pizza voted for 3 or 2, it would not be enough to overcome number 1. So, we're gonna end that vote right now. Just get rid of that. And let's see, Banana Woman, let's see, who is she? That's her, yeah. This is Kelly. No, Kelly's the one in the middle. I think this is Fawn. Let's get a closer look at her, just so we can make sure.
You look a little lost.
Alright, is that Fawn? Or is that Kelly? I think it's Fawn. Pretty sure. Well, we're asking if we've seen her before. She looks like a romance novel heroine, or star of a workout show on cable. Casting for an American Express commercial. That's not what we're doing. Let's take a look at Fawn's bio here. I think it's her. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly, because of this picture. Let's see if it is her. She wants to make an American Express commercial. That's the goal. Okay. It's probably her. Let's read her bio. Life is full of negotiations. Buy and sell, give and take. Everybody does it. Personally, I prefer to buy or be given. But then who doesn't like presents? Especially surprises. It's amazing how a bit of lace and a few strips of ribbon can provide an evening's entertainment. Some people would say that means I can be bought, but I don't come cheap. I've had very few dates who could afford anything I might put on the market. In spite of that, my tastes are really pretty simple. A fast ride on a mountain bike and a cold shower. Maybe a quick dinner. And who knows what might happen. I'm just full of surprises. Being predictable is no fun. Anyone in sales can tell you that predictability is no way to win a negotiation. I'd like it when my men keep me guessing. I do it to them, so turnabout is fair play. And isn't playing what dating's all about when all is said and done? I kind of like the sound of this bio, really. She's an account executive. Hobbies are shopping, malls, and catalogs. Other interest, home shopping network, so, women be shopping. Personal history, divorced, visited every Club Med twice. Wants to make an American Express commercial. Education, Pasadena City College. Turn-ons, romance novels, astrology. Turn-offs, off-brands, boxer shorts. Favorite food, nothing. She doesn't like food. Favorite color is plastic, which I don't think that's a color. Fawn is a hapless romantic. She will probably respond well to a man who plays to her fantasies. Okay, her fantasy is to be in an American Express commercial. Would you believe I'm casting for an American Express commercial?
You looked like a co-star for a while, but I don't know now.
Oh, she doesn't like that. The bio is lying to us, maybe. I'm so old-fashioned, I almost never hit on women I just met. I try 1,000 women and get lucky on one. That's still 10 babes. Listen, if I say some silly things, I'm only trying to amuse you. It's honest, at least. No, she doesn't like that.
Silliness is the most underrated pleasure, in small doses.
Not one of those crude guys who pressures women constantly. I don't really have to sell myself. Most women are ready to buy. I have a lot of respect for women. If I lose out with some, okay. I don't think she's liked the answers I've given so far. Maybe let's get a little bit cocky. I don't really have to sell myself. Most women are ready to buy. No, she doesn't like that.
I want the kind of quality features you don't seem to have.
It's going poorly. Consider this a cold call, but don't worry, my hands are warm. As pretty as you are, guys, must give you a lot of sales pitches. It's so easy to talk to you, must be in sales. As pretty as you are, guys must give you a lot of sales pitches.
I really wonder about the ones who tell me I'm so pretty.
I don't think that was good. It's service after the sale. I bet you give the best service. That's I don't know about that one quite yet. Sales is tough work. You probably have a great product line. Your job looks easy because I'd buy anything you wanted to sell. Let's go for the second one. Sales is tough work, but you probably have a great product line. Oh, there we go.
You weren't a real serious prospect before, but maybe now.
Now that I've complimented her profession, I can only guess what you sell. Diamonds, furs, yachts. If you don't mind me asking, what sort of products do you sell? I don't know what you're selling, but I'd really like to order one of you guys. If you don't mind me asking, what sort of products do you sell?
I like all this interest in me again, but I can't tell you.
Must remain secretive. I'd never tell your corporate secrets unless you tickled my ... That's all right. I like mysterious women, heroines of the past, like top secret business. That's all right. I like mysterious women, heroines with a past.
I often fantasize about that with a heroic guy like you.
Oh, things are now turning around.
You're a clever one.
Where are you? Am I imagining you? I want to know everything about you. I'll just follow you around. I don't even know anything about you. I'm intrigued already. It's in the 90s. You can never know too much about... I don't need to know everything about you. I'm intrigued already.
There's so much more to know, but I think you'll get there.
I like how she's just constantly doing these curls with the dumbbells as we're talking. She hasn't stopped. Men should do everything with women, even take them to Club Med. Does she want to go to... Hold on, does she want to do that? She's visited every Club Med twice. That's the inside information, right? That she likes visiting Club Med, so I guess we'll go with that. Men should do everything with women, even take them to Club Med.
Yes, getting away from it all sounds good right about now.
Like porch swing. I think that was a positive response, but I'm not sure about the face. I don't know. Am I a romantic? Our lives are rush, rush, rush. I like to take time for romance. Romance is the junk that got... Well, I'm probably not this one. Our lives are rush, rush, rush. I like to take time for romance.
I like to take my time too. And I really like specifics.
She demands to know the specific details of the romance. I'm afraid your ex-husband will kill me in a duel for your love. Sorry for your romance novel passion for you now. It's a real bodice ripper for me, but I can't speak for you. Well, I mean, she did say that she liked, stories of heroes and such, so maybe let's go for... I'm afraid your ex-husband will kill me in a duel for your love. Yeah?
I think I'd be more afraid of his attorney. He loved money.
No, not really, I think. If this has all been a nice dream, don't wake me up. When we meet in next fan, I'll be a prince. Well, I guess let's go for this. When we meet up in our next fantasy adventure, I'll be a prince. Huh?
And I'll be waiting for you to call me. Here's my number.
All right, well, we got past this stage. We got the phone number. It's time to go home and give her a call. Home sweet home.
Hello.
It sounds like you're in a closet. Do you need to be rescued? Is your voice that sexy? Is there an echo in here? Are you busy under the sheets? Hey, are you busy under the sheets? Well, again, let's continue the story adventure theme. Hey, sounds like you're in a closet. Do you need to be rescued?
You sound like the heroic type. I'm distressed that I'm okay.
All right, she seemed to be happy about that. I'm the romantic guy you met at the gym. I'm the owner of Romance to Go. Echo making it sound like Debbie the Dom. Let's just go with the straight line here. Well, I'm the romantic guy that you met the other day at the gym.
Oh yeah, I remember you. You really sound romantic today.
I'm feeling extra romantic. You want my deluxe package, long walks, sunset stargazing. I like to get some heavy breathing going here. I'll go first. There's no obligation, no salesman will call. None except me. Let's go with the first one. You'll want my deluxe package, long walks, sunsets, stargazing.
It all sounds so perfect. You're sounding perfect yourself.
All right, the phone call is going quite well. I've learned all about romance from my big adult video collection. Yeah, I wonder if there is a woman, if on one of the bios is one of the women like into porn. I could name a few romantic surprises, but then I'd spoil them. When you talk romance, you're really talking respect for women. That's an odd line. Well, let's go with the middle one. I could name a few romantic surprises, but then I'd spoil them.
Yes, and that would be awful, spoiling your big surprises.
It sounded kind of neutral, I think. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not sexist, but I do pamper women. When I find the right woman, she'll drop to her knees in thanks. I don't believe women are equal to men. Women are more heavenly. I don't know if any of these are good. Pretty sure she won't like the second one. Pretty sure. Let's go with number 3. You know, I don't believe women are equal to men. Women are more heavenly.
Pretty soon, I'm going to ask you to take me to the stars.
All right, I guess that was the right one. Romance seems to be a lost art. I still create masterpieces. Women want the finer things in life. I give my best. I know old-fashioned court sounds corny. Let's go with the first one. Romance seems to be a lost art, but I still create masterpieces.
I'd love to know what you could do with me as your subject.
To really know a woman, I want to study her for a lifetime. Once you find out what a woman wants, make sure she gets enough. Women all want me. If I clone myself, I'd make millions. Okay, so it's probably not number 3. Probably not. So either 1 or 2, I guess. I guess let's go with 2. Once you find out what a woman wants, make sure she gets enough.
Well, I guess you'd better hope that you have enough to give.
That's kind of a... I don't think that was a positive response. If I was trying to sell myself, are you convinced yet? She is in sales, right? I don't know if we're still going... I don't know if we should try, like, the sales comparison. If I arrange for a free sample... Okay, so they're all sales comparisons. If I arrange for a free sample, would that close the deal? I think I'm okay. Do you have any sales advice? Maybe let's go for number 3. I think I'm doing okay so far, but do you have any sales advice for me?
At least you're asking for advice. That's a very good sign.
And the response sounded positive, but now she's rolling her eyes. At my 2-for-1 sale, women who hold my coupon get a free ride. If I was for sale, it'd be that name brand you could really trust. Oh, she doesn't like, hold on. She doesn't like off-brands. That's under turn-offs. Off-brands. She likes the brand names. As products go, I wouldn't say I'm cheap, but I'm sure available. All right, let's go for number 2. If I was for sale, I'd be that name brand you could really trust. Oh, man.
I can tell what you're made of, just from what I've heard.
She was really into that. She loves brands. Women are like those food bins at stores. I try a little first. It's probably not that. This is probably a terrible line. You know, we're both out there shopping for quality merchandise. Too bad women can't go shopping for men or just mail order them. I appreciate the pun, but I don't think that's what we need to go for. You know, we're both out there shopping for quality merchandise.
And maybe we're closer to the checkout stand than we realize.
Mm-hmm. You want to go paintballing? So, could we schedule a meeting to discuss my romantic proposal? Everything has its price, so I'll buy your dinner and you'll... It's probably the wrong one. Probably that one. I don't like romance over the phone. Could we get together soon? The first one sounds probably like it's that. So, could we schedule a meeting to discuss my romantic proposal?
We're connecting so well now. I can't wait to really hook up.
I wish I could see you now. I'm bowing like a gentleman to you, just in my empty room. I say adieu with the promise of more of this when we meet again. We've had a nice talk. I want to see more of you. They're all kind of neutral. Maybe 2 sounds the most romantic. I say adieu with the promise of more of this when we meet again.
Well, that all depends on how well you do when you call back.
No, it doesn't seem she liked that one.
I don't have time to babysit you, so get back in there and make her happy this time.
It's so hard, though. Okay, I have to call back. Fortunately, she is still standing in the closet in her underwear. She has not gone anywhere. Okay. You're in a closet. You need to be rescued.
You sound like the heroic type. I'm distressed that I'm okay.
I'm the romantic guy, and Jim, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember you. You really sound romantic today.
Deluxe package, sure.
It all sounds so perfect. You're sounding perfect yourself.
I don't think she liked the surprises one. Let's say the second one. Yeah, she liked this one.
You really respect me, and I won't let that go unrewarded.
You know, honestly, I don't know if any of these choices matter except the last one. I don't actually know how it works. Women are more heavenly. I think she liked that one.
Pretty
Yeah, she did.
I'm going to ask you to take me to the stars.
I think she really likes you.
My one-liners are inducing love. Was this the correct one?
I'd
Yeah, it
love
was.
to know what you could do with me as your subject.
I don't think she liked the third one, so let's go with number 1. Yeah, she likes that one.
That's so romantic. You're really impressing me right now.
Just has the big smile. Let's say if I was trying to sell myself, are you convinced yet? Yeah.
Yes. I'm thinking you have at least a handshake deal here.
If you know what I mean. Let's see. I'm a name brand. You love brands. I remember that.
I can tell what you're made of.
That's probably the best facial expression so far. The excitement at hearing about brands. We're both shopping.
And maybe we're closer to the checkout stand than we realize.
Schedule a meeting.
We're connecting so well now. I can't wait to really hook up.
All right, she did not like the second one. We've had a nice talk, but I really want to see a lot more of you. No, didn't like that?
You did okay most of the time, but not at the end. Try again.
Even if you had the money, you couldn't buy a date with that act.
I didn't suggest buying
A little
anything.
more wisely.
All right, got to do the call again. I guess she wants me to bow in my empty room. I guess that's what she wants.
Hello.
Okay. Do you need to be rescued?
Sounds like you've got the lines to throw out to me again.
I don't think she liked the second guy. Let's try this one. Yeah?
Romance to go.
You like that one?
I'm
All right.
definitely interested. So tell me more.
Let's see. Right, deluxe package.
It all sounds so perfect. You're sounding perfect yourself.
I should. It's my third try at this. You're talking respect for women.
You really respect me, and I won't let that go unrewarded.
It's kind of like Groundhog Day. If the conversation doesn't go well the first day, just try it again. Women are heavenly. Until you just say the right responses, since you've practiced it so many times.
To take me to the stars.
Create masterpieces.
I'd love to know what you could do with me as your subject.
Was it Study Her for a Lifetime, I think was the one? Yeah.
That's so romantic. You're really impressing me right now.
If I was trying to sell myself, are you convinced?
Yes. I'm thinking you have at least a handshake deal here.
Name brand. Ah!
I can tell what you're made of just from what I've heard.
Shopping for quality merchandise.
And maybe we're closer to the checkout stand than we realize.
Discuss romantic proposal.
We're connecting so well now. I can't wait to really hook up.
I mean, you say that, but then we get to this, and there's only one choice left, but, you know, just to be on the safe side. Okay, a dude didn't work. See a lot more of you didn't work, but now, so we're gonna have to go with, I wish you could see me now. I'm bowing like a gentleman to you.
How romantic. Meet me at the park, Sunday at 8. Bring a bike.
Okay, that's all she wanted. She just wanted to know that I was doffing my hat to you, milady. Sunday morning, and these women like all day long dates. You found that? That's been the case with the previous two. We meet in the morning. We're gonna just spend the whole day together.
Ready for a real ride?
Think so. I hope I perform heroically enough in the saddle. I ride my trusty steed like a silver carryall. I know what I'd like to ride. It sure isn't a mountain bike, if you hear what I'm saying. It's probably not that. I'll ride my trusty steed like I was a Civil War cavalry officer.
You know how much I love heroic men. I'll bet you ride well.
You look like a goddess of romance, draped in robes of white. You must not plan on... Yeah, actually, I was thinking about this. Wearing white to ride a bike? You must plan not on falling today or doing any rolling around. You look simply radiant in white. I mean, it's probably this. She likes the romance. You look simply radiant in white. It's classic. Timeless beauty. No?
Classic and timeless are not exactly what I'm thinking now.
She did not like classic and timeless beauty. I'll try not to kick up any dirt on you if I should ride ahead. If we should, well, I won't stain up that pretty white suit. If we're doing it, is what I'm saying. If I see two goddesses, I'm seeing double. Okay, let's just... She likes the fantasy stuff, so maybe we'll go with the goddess thing. So if I see two goddesses in white on our ride, I'm seeing double. Yeah.
Then you'd be twice as lucky.
Oh.
But really, I'm the lucky one.
I brought extra water today in case we get a good workout. I brought sunscreen to preserve your timeless beauty. I have a space blanket if you want to lie down to rest. Or two ... She didn't like when I was talking about timeless beauty before. I kind of doubt she wants to know about the ... quite yet. Maybe I'll just mention something... I don't know. Like, I don't think there's anything like bad about saying I brought extra water today, but considering this game, maybe she might just roll her eyes at me. Let's just talk about the water.
You might want to drink some. Dehydration could explain this.
Oh, come on. That was completely inoffensive. I brought water with me. I'm sorry you don't like that. I'll keep all the water for myself then. You're in such good shape. You must work out between sales calls. I bet your legs really pump, and you must ride a mean bike, too. The kind of muscle tone must mean you sell exercise equipment. I'm pretty sure it's not number 2. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we haven't really done too much innuendo with her. I don't think that's what she wants. I don't think she does. Just glancing at the chat, they seem to want me to do number 2, and I have been wrong with a bunch of my responses with her, so I bet your legs really pump, and you must ride a mean bike too. Now she didn't like that.
Speaking of mean, why'd you say that? I was pumped on you.
I mean, you could fool me considering the reaction to me revealing that I brought water. Maybe you're an undercover cop who thinks I'm a romantic fugitive. Are you in an illicit trade, sins of the flesh? I sure hope so. You must be an old-fashioned sound. No, she doesn't like old-fashioned. She doesn't like it. Maybe you're an undercover cop who thinks I'm a romantic fugitive. What's the difference between a fugitive and a romantic fugitive? Ah.
Oh, the romance is back again. But sorry, I'm not a cop.
That sounds like something a cop would say. Are you a modest centerfold who doesn't know me well enough yet? Could you be a spy? A new kind of 20th century romantic heroine? Do you sell those things that old guys need to help pump them up? It's probably number 2. Could you be a spy? A new kind of 20th century romantic heroine? Ah.
Oh, I wish I was.
Ooh.
'Cause then I could know your secrets.
You know you're doing well when your responses makes her head tilt back in that way. I guess what you saw, I want some, must be wild stuff. I'm guessing that you'll be intimately involved with my business. If you can't immediately understand, but I'm curious. I'm guessing that you'll be intimately involved with my business. No?
You lost money with that. After being profitable with me.
She didn't like me talking about being intimate with my business. When we ride, I'll stay behind you for the best vantage point. So about our ride, let's climb a hill, enjoy a lovely view. On our ride, I'd sure like to see some romantic scenery with you.
You're looking a lot better yourself again.
You need to think romance, whatever you're doing. You need to think romance, whatever you're doing, even perspiring. What does that mean? We need a bicycle built for 2 to be old-fashioned. She seems to hate old-fashioned, so I don't think we should ever mention anything that's old-fashioned. I have romantic feelings when I imagine the way you mount a bike. That sounds like it's probably wrong. Like, none of them sound... You need to think romance, whatever you're doing, even perspiring.
And it sounds like you worked up a sweat to think of that.
No, she didn't like my talk about sexy sweat. She did not. I like riding with women because they bring such artistry. I love to check the inflation on your tires, but after we ride... Seems like forever since I had a good ride with a woman. I like riding with women because they bring such artistry along.
More romantic language from you.
Oh.
You're the artist with me.
Just kidding. If I said earlier I couldn't keep up, I'll lead off. I know women like modesty, so I'll just pretend when I fall behind. Maybe we'll ride side to side until it gets narrow. So, let's see, do I want to lead or fall behind? I mean, I would say that we'd ride side for side. I don't know why we wouldn't ride side by side. Is there anything on the bio that would say anything about this? I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Then again, she hasn't seemed to like my my more practical responses, like the water. She likes a hero, so maybe I'll take the lead. Yeah, maybe I should save. Just kidding if I said earlier I couldn't keep up. I'll lead off. No, she doesn't like that.
Well, it seems ladies don't always go first with every guy.
Yeah, maybe that was too old-fashioned. She hates old-fashioned. Oh, are we going anyway? Okay. Yep, that's her butt right there. We're seeing it. So is she leaving? Did the date end poorly, or is this just... No, we're continuing. We're continuing.
Hey, where have you been?
How did we get ahead of her? Waiting for you. The view's nice. You're a lot more scenic. Checking out a new riding partner on a bike. 2 nice frames. I was just waiting, thinking romantic. This one's terrible, but it might be the right one. Waiting for you. The view's nice, but you're a lot more scenic.
You really know what to say to me.
Ah!
I'm loving this ride.
Okay, so she it's kind of hard to tell, hard to predict sometimes, but she enjoyed that one. I must have gone 100 miles. I'm sure I lapped you several times. You're terrible at riding a bike, just so you know that. You're obviously an experienced rider. No, do not say she's from another era. She hates the past. She despises the past. I've never seen anyone look so good and ride so fast. You're hot. Sure. I've never seen anyone look so good and ride so fast. You're hot.
You're a hot...
Oh, that was the right one.
Keep mixing
Oh.
for me.
That was the right answer. It just seemed like the other two were worse. Whenever I needed some more motivation, I thought romantically of you. You were like a vision to me, floating off there in the distance. Women make great riding partners. And they're not bad on... It's probably not that. She does not like the innuendo. She doesn't seem to enjoy that. You were like a vision to me, floating there off in the distance. Ah.
Well, I'm right now. Getting closer all the time.
This is your guardian angel.
Is that who you are? Are you watching over me at all times? You didn't say anything. You didn't give me any advice. You just checked in to remind me that you're watching me always. Okay, we'll save. I'm much better at other physical activities. May I show you one problem? How do I romance you if I can't get you? Is this your normal workout when the both men in their place? Probably not 3. Is it time to start talking about the sex? She doesn't seem to like that, but maybe we're at the point where we can. Or maybe number 2. One problem. How do I romance you if I can't even catch you? Ah.
I may not be trying as hard to get away as you might think.
Uh-huh. Exercise is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Ah, next to you, of course. I won't do the cowardly thing and blame my equipment. Not totally. Okay, I didn't perform very heroically, but I'll make it up. Probably should not call her an aphrodisiac. I don't think she'd appreciate that. Let's go with number 3. Okay, I didn't perform very heroically, but I'll make it up to you. Ah.
That's all right.
Ooh.
I'm sure you'll figure out something soon.
Give me another chance to stay with you. I think I can do it. Let's ride again. This time I'll make all the dust for you. I will make all of the dust. I bet I can stay with you now. If I win, I get to romance you. That's probably not the one. Let's ride again. And this time, I'll make all the dust for you. Huh?
You almost got to hop on, but you choked on something there.
Oh no! Was that the last choice? And now it's over? There's this same thing. We already seen this.
Life is tough sometimes, but tough guys like you know when to get going. So go on, make her smile.
Are we still... No, we're seeing this again. Are we redoing that? I guess that we're redoing that scene. They really like this video clip. They were really proud of this video clip that they recorded. Okay, we are restarting that, so we can load.
Hey, where have you been?
Well, didn't let me do that. Yes, biking and head tilted back. Let's see now. How do I romance you if I can't catch you?
I may not be trying as hard to get away as you might think.
I didn't perform very heroically.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll figure out something soon.
Okay, this was the choice. So, making dust was not the one. We might as well save again. So, give me another chance to stay with you. I think I can do it. No.
Oh, I'd hate to see such
Doesn't like that.
confidence
Doesn't like
go
that.
unfulfilled.
Oh, no, but this is a different clip. So maybe that was it? I mean, this is different than what happened before. We're getting a new video. The date continues. You know, when we were talking there, it made it sound like that she beat us to the destination, but when we started, she said that we beat her to the... I don't know. I kind of reversed
How
it.
was your ride?
Well, we could say that a boy became a man out there. It sure gave me an appetite. I don't mean for lunch. It was great, but it wouldn't better if you were with me. Okay, I guess we have to. I learned a lot out on the trail. A boy became a man out there. Did you know she doesn't like that?
Your growth is breathtaking. You leave me gasping a lot.
Oh, come on. That one was good. I'll take steroids next time. Affect my sex drive. I got plenty. What, plenty of steroids or plenty of sex drive? A guy can still ride tall even if he doesn't make it to the top. Hey, I always take full responsibility, but your bike was better. Let's not blame the equipment. Also, let's not say we'll take steroids. A guy can still ride tall, even if he doesn't make it to the top. Hmm?
Oh, don't worry. You're still plenty tall enough for me.
Okay. Now that I've made you mine, I mean, I don't know if that's the case. Show me some of your units right now. Sharing as we have so far, you'll finally say that you sell ... since we comes tell me what kind of products you sell. I mean, I guess we're going to talk about her job, but what's a romantic way of saying that? I don't think I should say I've made you mine, because that doesn't really... Sharing as we have so far, you'll finally say that you sell...
Not so fast. Maybe we've shared a little too much already.
She really does not like talking about her job. Tell me anything you want at this point. I'll believe anything. Let's do business. I'll sign a contract with you regardless. By fountain pen is talking about her penis? I'm suspecting that we're talking about her penis. So I probably should not pick that one. Let's do business, even if some confidentiality issues remain. Oh.
Oh, we'll be trading secrets in just a little while now.
Ooh. I'll really be working your account hard to keep my billing up. Okay, probably not that. If I can win you over, I've made the sale of a lifetime, no doubt. Well, I sure hope you're ready to consummate the deal. I sure am. Let's save again. If I can win you over, I've made the sale of a lifetime, no doubt.
I'm sure you'll like the bonus you get for making the sale.
I could get out my pencil and rework. Okay, so our dick again. We're once again talking about the dick. Let's not bring it up. I want to negotiate some exclusive rights to your products. Talking about her boobs, but I'm not sure if she'd appreciate that. If you want proof of performance, I mean, that might be it. That might be light enough on the innuendo. If you want some proof of performance, I'll be happy to give you some.
I don't know if what I've seen so far would qualify as that.
Wasn't that? We'd put an office in the bedroom and do our best work in there. We could share office space, maybe. I'd love to bring my job home to you every night and work late. I'd love to bring my job home to you every night and work late.
And I would be right there to help you in any way that I could.
I'm not sure what the hand symbol she's doing there. It looks like that she's about to shoot a web at us. Start web sling away, maybe. I'd like a stock swap. I have got a real preferred issue, you know. Lingerie could be a business deduction. If we form a partnership, your name goes above mine on the masthead if you like it on top. Number 3 seems a bit too obvious for what she's going for. Stock swap, talking about swapping, like bodily fluids and such, and I don't know if she wants that. None of these are good, but this is the problem that we've had with a number of these. None of the choices are good. Lingerie could be a business deduction if we form a partnership.
More like an entertainment expense, the way we'll use it.
I like to do a very friendly takeover if you let me mount one. If you let me, I'll use my big equity position in your company. I won't presume to acquire you, but I do think we need a merger. That's probably the least bad. I won't presume to acquire you, but I do think we need a merger.
That's sort of presumptuous of you. but I'll listen anyway.
Look, I am trying to innuendo the best I can. Well, this is different. Oh, the sex music is starting.
Well, the trail ends here. Now what?
Okay, we probably should save. I can think of just one thing. That's what kept me riding. I think you know what, but if not, I'd be real happy to show you. It's time to show you everything I learned about romance. All right. It's time to show you everything I learned about romance so far. Yeah.
I know you're a quick learner, but take your time with me.
I can make all your fantasies come alive right here on this log. I think I know just what it takes to make you happy. Let me try. I forgot my Polaroid camera, but I'll forget you that soon. She likes talking about fantasies, and this uses the word fantasies. I can make all your fantasies come alive right here on this log. Ah!
Apparently, you don't need a lot of accessories. What a pro.
She didn't like that. The real race is won by the most romantic, not the most manly. It's the romance. It's romance to put air in your tires, grease on your chain. Forget the gentleman stuff, asking for your hand. I want it all. And, I mean, we know that she likes talking about romance. The real race is won by the most romantic, not the most manly. Ah!
Oh, you're... Oh, man, when you talk romance to me, keep going.
It's like... This is like mood swings the game. There's no doubt about you, a romance novel heroine in my book. I guess the real romance in life is where you least expect it. The most romantic thought in the world is untying your strings. It's probably not. She likes talking about, heroines, so this uses that word. There's no doubt about you, a romance novel heroine in my book. Ah.
I'd flip a few of your pages to see how it all comes out.
I still wouldn't want to pressure you, but I don't want to press you. I'm ready for love now. I'm ready for it. Just say it outright. Well, sometimes the heroic thing is to not always be a hero. I'd say the way to a girl's heart is through her sweat glands. That doesn't sound very romantic. We mentioned perspiration before, and she didn't like it, so I'm going to guess it's not 3. Well, sometimes the heroic thing to do is not always be a hero.
A man who's strong enough to say that will always be a hero.
If this is our fantasy adventure, I'm no prince, but look, I'm real. If you were wondering if maybe you were just imagining me, no, I'm real. I really think you're a goddess now, and I hope I'm not immortal. I could wear a military uniform. I could wear a military uniform if that would get you excited. What's going to get you wet here? Let's see. Both of these kind of refer to fantasies. I probably should save again. I really think you're a goddess now, and I hope I'm not immortal. No, didn't like that one?
I'll just see if your feet or anything else are made of clay.
I didn't like that metaphor? Okay. I still have some romantic surprises lined up. Just give me time. I think I'll always be a romantic, no longer how long the ride. Let's really ride, now that I'm all caught up to you and stuff. I think I'll always be a romantic, no matter how long the ride. Ah.
You just hang on to me, and I'll give you a real long ride.
I realize what's important is being myself with you. And that's really not the case with any of these dates so far in Man Enough. We haven't even talked about the rack you've got on your... Yeah, when are we going to talk about your rack? I'd pedal hard through our relationship. I wouldn't just coast. I'd pedal hard through our relationship. I wouldn't just coast.
I guess I'd just ask for a little consistency from you here.
Let's ride off to your future as one, like the romantics we are. It's not the size of your wheels, but the smoothness of the ride. A hard ride stretches me out. You might say I'm a lot bigger now. Look how big I am right now. Can you believe it? Let's ride off into our future as one, like the romantics we are. Ah!
I'd ride anywhere with you. The stars, this log.
Oh, we made it. I think we made it. Mwah. Oh no. She's gotten a message.
Oh, that's my boss paging me. This must be really big. And I guess I should tell you the truth now.
Oh, what does she sell?
I'm an account executive for Tsunami Media. I'm here to see how our products work, firsthand. I couldn't tell you earlier, because it might have affected the way you played.
Tsunami Media is the publisher of this game.
You did really well. So, if Tsunami ever does a woman enough,
They didn't.
we'll need male dates, like you. Hope to see you then. Oh, and thanks for a great ride.
She was working for the company the whole time. Just see how well this game was going to go. Checking the quality of their products. I feel so used. Another date that goes sexless. All right, well, I guess it's time to take a little break now that that emotional roller coaster of that date is over. Be back in a few minutes, I guess. 3 dates down, 2 to go, and our character is as excited as ever. See? Look at him. He loves it. Can't get enough of these dates. So 2 and 3, these two, they had the same number of votes. They got tied. So I'm just going to choose one. I'm going to choose the lady in teal over here. I believe this is her. This is Kelly. Let's read up. She says, "My work is my life, but I realize it's not healthy to fixate. That's why I came to Man Enough. Relationships are an investment. They require nurture and care, a significant investment of time and energy. It wouldn't be wise to enter into a relationship frivolously. Care must be taken that a proper balance is achieved. A relationship should be healthy for both parties involved." this? Yeah, my time is precious to me, so I don't like to waste it. When I take time away from my work for myself, I want to relax. I like to unwind over a sumptuous meal and some good wine. Seafood is my passion. I suppose it's the one vice I allow myself. That and, well, some secrets are better left to the imagination. I feel I've spent far too much time lately relying on my imagination for company. A dose of hard reality is what I need right now. Perhaps I'll find that special someone who can explore my secret passions with me. So she's a psychologist. She likes fishing, hunting, anything outdoors. Other interests, committed career woman, personal history, single, goes through men like laboratory rats is what that says. Goal, finding the right man to analyze. Education, Ph.D., Stanford. Turn-ons, something music. I don't know what that says. Something music. She likes picking up the check. Turn-offs, tough guys, breast jokes. Favorite food is restaurant. Favorite color is red. Kelly needs to lighten up and relax. A direct approach here would be courting disaster. Appeal to professionalism. Yes, restaurant is my favorite food as well.
Hi.
Hello. I'm sure glad my Jeep broke down in front of the club. This place is like the swimsuit issue. Lots of women here. I like my chances. Do any of these sound good? This place is like the swimsuit issue, and you're on the cover. Ah!
Maybe you want to subscribe
Ooh.
someday.
So that was the right one, I guess. I've got it. I've seen you someplace before. This is like our only line. We only say that we've seen the women before somewhere. I was supposed to meet a friend later, rather meet you, you gorgeous eyes. I was supposed to meet a friend later, but I'd rather meet you.
I couldn't agree more. Make her smile.
Thanks for the advice. That's a great set of weights you have. If you're a member, I think I'll join this gym. I could use a personal trainer just like you. If you're a member, I think I'll join this gym. Ooh.
That would be great. I'd inspire me.
It's actually going well so far. I need to stay in shape for those backcountry fishing trips. She likes fishing. Getting a workout just watching you. I like to watch. I like to watch. I know something else to get our heart rates up. Okay. I need to stay in shape for those backcountry fishing trips. Ah!
What a coincidence. That's why I'm here too.
This is going so well. If we work out together, is there anything else we could share? Would I be getting in the way if I tried to stay up with you? Know any motivational psychology. Know any motivational psychology you'd like to share? Ah.
Just keep going. You're motivating me just fine.
You're quite pretty when you're straining, you know. You look like you've outhiked your share of men. There's just no doubt your chest exercise has really paid off. Talking about your boobs now. So the bio did say that she goes through men rapidly. So maybe let's go with this. You look like you've outhiked your share of men.
Only when I want to. I'd go slow for you. That's an interesting approach.
I could play a tough guy. No, she doesn't like tough guys, right? She does. Turn-offs are tough guys, yeah. Tough guys are under the turn-offs. I'm sure you're a committed career woman with no time to me. I hope you don't think I'm coming on to you. Well, I mean, I don't think we would say number 3. And she doesn't like tough guys. I guess we'll go for number 2. Well, I'm sure you're a committed career woman with no time for me.
I don't know. I'd have to check my calendar.
That didn't sound like positive. Enough about me. How about you? Haven't we been talking about her the whole time? Have I scared you away with all of my quirkiness? I find soul searching to be a real turn on, don't you? I don't know. These are, I don't know. Like, number 1 is, like, very neutral, and it seems like no one likes, like, very neutral. And number 2 is just kind of weird. I'm like, my quirkiness? What? Maybe number 3. I find soul searching to be a real turn on, don't you?
Search me. On second, I guess you shouldn't.
No. It's going downhill. I'm looking for a hard woman with a soft heart. I'm looking for less talk, more rock. I'm looking for a deep intellectual psychology. I mean, she likes psychology. She's looking for a man to analyze. I'm looking for a deep intellectual psychological exchange.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. This is going to be great.
Okay. I'd have better luck roping the wind than a blue-eyed twister. Where is this coming from? I'd have better luck roping the wind than a blue-eyed twister. Yeehaw! Is what I think he's trying. I think what we're trying to go for with that. I hope you let guys down easy and just don't drop them. You probably got a whole men to choose from. It didn't say anything about whether or not she likes cowboys. Let's go for it. I'd have better luck roping the wind than a blue-eyed twister. Oh?
Your luck's pretty good right now, I'd say.
Okay, she liked that one. Aren't you the least bit curious in a clinical sort of way? Don't you want to see what it looked like in the morning? I'm tired of quick thrills. Okay, so once again, psychologist. Aren't you just the least bit curious in a clinical sort of way? Ooh.
Yes, a clinical approach. Just what's needed here.
Don't you want to diagnose me?
I think you were suave and sophisticated.
Don't you want to prescribe me medication? In the morning? Well, it's been nice talking to you. Listen, I feel like a laboratory rat. Oh, I feel as if I've known you forever.
It really seems like it for me. Try again.
No.
Oh, nice guy, huh? More like a stooge. Don't be like that anymore.
I guess we have to restart that.
Hi.
This place is like a swimsuit issue and you're on the cover.
You're a poster boy yourself.
I'd rather meet you than my friend.
I couldn't agree more.
If you're a member, I'd like to become a member of the gym.
Great. I'd like something to inspire me.
I'd like to work out at this gym if you work out at this gym.
I've been monitoring your progress.
And I like to watch. Fishing trips. You like fishing. You really like fishing.
What a coincidence. That's why I'm here too.
Gotta pump iron to catch the fish. Psychology? I'm saying the word psychology.
Just keep going. You're motivating me just fine.
So let's see. Share. Well, I mean, let me just make sure. I don't remember now. I think it was outhiked share of men. Yeah, she liked that one.
Only when I want to. I'd go slow for you.
I could play a tough guy. Let's try that one this time. She does not like the tough guy.
You were much more appealing before you said that.
You said the words tough guy. My profile clearly says I do not like tough guys. Have I scared you away with all my quirkiness? Ooh.
No, the other stuff you said wasn't quirky enough.
Okay, she likes quirkiness. The psychological exchange?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. This is going to be great.
Let's see. She liked roping the wind.
Your luck's pretty good right now, I'd say.
Play to win.
Thanks. Jerry giving us some great advice. Aren't you curious in a clinical sort of way?
Yes, a clinical approach is just what's needed here.
She didn't like to say that we've known her forever. Listen, actually, we should probably just save. Here. Listen, I feel a little like a laboratory rat here. Huh?
It wasn't that bad. Give it another shot.
She didn't like that one either. I mean, she's smiling, though.
Isn't that hard to figure out, is she? Better not answer that. Okay, I'll give you another shot at her.
Okay, so that was the last one. Okay, so it's just like just the straight line here. This seems like too generic, and that never seems to work, but I guess it's been nice talking to you.
You too. Give me a call.
All right, we got the phone number. Time for phase 2. We're going to drive home and give her a call. We can never set up these dates at the gym, of course. We have to go home, back at the ranch, have to give her a call, and then set up the date. It's very important that we observe proper dating protocol.
Hello?
I like how that magazine says not guilty in big text on it. Because, actually, she's not the lawyer, but the magazine does say Psychology Today, and she is the psychologist, so that makes sense. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Kelly. I tried to rope you at the health club. I'm the guy who needed a personal trainer. She did like the rope metaphor. She also liked us talking about training at the gym. Hi, Kelly. I tried to rope you at the health club.
That sounds very Freudian.
Does it?
I like that.
Dr. Freud isn't on the other line, is he? I mean, why would we respond with that? I didn't interrupt any of your psychological research today. Is anyone with you right now slipping you the old placebo? I have a feeling the old placebo is going to become a recurring reference. Anyway, fine, let's answer this. Dr. Freud isn't on the other line, is he?
He was, but I gave him the slip.
That's not even her face. I can't tell if she's happy about this because I cannot see her face. I'm pretty squared away. I'll let you analyze me anyway. I like to volunteer to be one of your research subjects. I'd love to have you put electrodes all over me. I'd even shave. I'm pretty squared away, but I'll let you analyze me anyway.
We can work around occasional delusions in our subject.
No, she didn't like that one. Maybe I have too high of an opinion of myself. Our relationship sounds pretty... I could pretend to be impotent, but it'd be a real stretch. Our relationship sounds... she likes it professional. Our relationship sounds strictly professional.
Yes, that's exactly right. Thanks for your sensitivity.
You know, I joined your health club. Say, let's continue this conversation in Mountain Moonlight. My Jeep fixed. Ready to go. She likes fishing. So, my Jeep's fixed. I'm ready to go fishing in the back country.
I'd really like that. So many good ideas from you.
Is that a positive face? It doesn't look like she likes the idea. I'm getting a workout just talking to you, trying to keep up. I've really been working out to make sure you don't out-hike me. I'd still love to see you strain sometime. She did like the idea that we were going to work out at the gym. I've really been working out to make sure you don't out-hike me. Oh.
Maybe I'm the one who should be worried here, you big vibram.
What did you call me?
Make me proud.
What is a vibram? I'm not sure if that is a positive comparison. Do you ever just lounge around in front of the fire? Is it healthy to dream about what you're in right now? She likes talking about the job, right? So, do you ever take a break from your busy schedule? Oh.
Come on, give me a good reason to miss work.
It didn't sound positive. She was smiling, though. We need to get together. I think I'm just strange enough to fascinate you.
Ooh, now that's a reason for me to care again.
How about an outdoor adventure? North, south, east, or west? About that research, when can we start? Let's probably not go straight for the cows. She likes outdoors, and she likes research. Hold on. Yeah, anything outdoors. So maybe let's bring that up. How about an outdoors adventure? North, south, east, or west?
I guess you're heading north.
No, you don't like that? I thought you liked the outdoors. Well, as I've been doing this, I've been looking up Vibram. According to Google, Vibram is well known for its innovative shoe design and incredible footwear soles. Learn about Vibram's technology in Shop Today. It's a type of sole in a shoe? Vibram branded rubber outsoles for footwear. I don't... So it's a minimalist... yeah, rubber outsole for shoes. Why did she compare me to that? I don't understand. Do you just want me for my mind? If you win the Nobel Prize, will you take me to stock? Do you just want... Do you just want me for my mind?
Yes. I think that would be a great starting point.
So I'm guessing that when we get the cleavage, that's positive? That's like her smiling, I guess? Would you consider oiling me up for my bodybuilding tournament? Do your laboratory rats have this much fun? Are we starting to... Do your laboratory rats have this much fun?
They're too busy running in place, sort of like you.
If you're a professional, I like to get personal and professional. She likes talking about our professional relationship should come first, I think.
You're exactly right. Pick me up Friday at 8 for dinner.
All right, I think we've made a date. There we go. So so it's not going to be an outdoors date, even though her profile said she liked outdoors and she liked fishing. We're going to go out to dinner. That's not what I expected. The profile led me astray.
Good evening.
So we're not spending the entire day with her. It's just going to be an evening date. Wow. I'm glad I didn't bring my Jeep. You were better if that's a Rorschach test. All right, let's save. If that dress is a Rorschach test, I see a great evening ahead. Eee!
An extremely promising diagnosis, and I concur.
That's not a diagnosis. We're just using words now, bereft of meaning. It may start gushing about your overpowering beauty. I bet an experienced diver would have to come up. You're prettier than Mexico sunset. I've seen my share. You're prettier than a New Mexico sunset, and I've seen my share.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're quite handsome yourself.
I know what you're made of.
I'm sorry? You do? How do you know what I'm made of? It's going to be mighty difficult to concentrate on the research. I hope this project works out. I hope it won't skew the data. It's going to be mighty difficult to concentrate on the research.
Ooh, I know you'll come through somehow.
I think we should get to know each other a little first. Ready to start the project anytime. Guidelines, please, for handling physical stimuli that pop up. I'm ready to start the project anytime.
Oh, that's the attitude I like. You're really up on this.
I heard the emphasis on up. I got it. Could you give me a general idea of what you want me to do? What exactly you need from me? Do I get to take my clothes off at any time during the research? What exactly do you need from me?
I'm not sure yet, but I guess it's okay for you to be curious.
And she's still smiling. My turn-ons are women in black dresses with lots of questions. I do my best work lying on a couch. I bet you require my personal history. I was born in ... Probably not 3. I don't know about 2. My turn-ons are women in black dresses with lots of questions.
Good. Keep going. This is just what I want to hear.
I mean, I would think she would want to hear, let's go into the car to drive to dinner, but apparently we're just going to stand out here and give innuendos at each other for a while. I do have some deep, dark secrets, but then everyone does. Women always tell me the same thing. I'm the best ever. My life's pretty uncomplicated. No, I don't think she wants to know that. I think she wants to know that I do have some deep, dark secrets. But then everybody does.
I knew you did. I can feel them inside you.
You do just want me for my mind. This is a little strange, but I guess these are the 90s. Dating's weird now in 1990. My fantasy involves you and lots of rope. Probably not that one. I mean, she did like the rope reference before. It's probably not... I'm going to guess not that. You do just want me for my mind. Yeah.
Yes, I do. I can't wait to explore all of it.
Well, I hope she's not like Mira and how she was with hearts. What? You like me? I mean, I'm trying to date Kelly here, Jerry. I feel that I might scare you away with the intimate details. I feel like I've been talking to you forever. I feel like eating something. Let's get going. So do we just say that straight out, or do we continue being coy? I feel like I might scare you away with the intimate details. Ooh.
Not hardly. That's exactly what I want. So give it to me.
Do you have any Kleenex just in case? Just in case of what? If I get emotional, could I rest my head on you? On your big boobs is what I'm asking about. Can I rest my head on them? Is what I'm asking, Kelly. If I pour it all out, will you still respect me in the morning?
Oh, yes, even more. I always respect men who talk like this.
Do you? This could be a very sensual experience. Are you wearing any underwear, Kelly? Is what I'm wondering right now. Better be careful not to tell you everything I'm thinking. Maybe just save. I feel like I probably should save. I better be careful not to tell you everything I'm thinking. Huh?
I'm starting to read your thoughts anyway. You're doing fine.
All right, still going okay. I say we continue to car the way to dinner. All this sensitivity stuff is making me hungry. Let's just skip dinner and start probing. This seems pretty easy. I say we continue this in the car on the way to dinner.
Oh, great idea. I can't wait to continue just like this.
All right.
The date of a lifetime.
You shrugged when you said that. I don't know how serious you were about that, Jerry. She was already wearing lipstick, but okay.
Ooh, nice car.
Thanks. I love convertibles. I was a barnstorming pilot in my last life. Well, I don't know what she thinks about reincarnation. You could say I'm a topless kind of guy. I hope you like the top down. It's a metaphor for life.
I love metaphors. You big 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I guess that she would probably like metaphors. What do you like better? A tight curve or a long straightaway? It seems that we both have our high beams on. Isn't that... I'm saying that your nipples are hard, babe. The nipples, they're hot. That's what I'm talking about. You think good driving techniques extend to other areas of life? I'm guessing it's not number 2. Number 1 sounds like a bit too much innuendo, but number 3 is just sounds boring. Let's try number 3. You think good driving techniques extend to other areas of life?
I don't care, really, as long as the drive's smooth.
That sounded like a neutral response. It's not the size of the crankshaft, but the RPM that counts. I bet you're studying my driving right now for Freudian meaning. Under this civilized paint job, there's a road warrior waiting. I bet you're studying my driving right now for Freudian meaning. Ha ha!
Oh, you're driving like your father to impress your mother.
I mean, if you want me to call you Mom, it's a little weird, but I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. What? I got the country stations all programmed in just for you. Does she like country music? I don't remember anything like that. Turn-ons. Something music. Is it country? I can't see what it does. It's not enough letters to be country. What kind of music is it that she likes? CW music. Oh, country western music. Okay. It's country western music. Okay. I know a great new age station. I love the whale mating songs. Well, as much as I like the whale mating songs, if she likes country, I've got the country stations all programmed in just for you. Ah.
Oh, how nice of you to remember. Oh, you're thinking of everything.
The system is state-of-the-art. It costs more than some cars. It will be lost without music. It reminds me of my childhood. Music is a great social lubricant. Well, I mean, she likes to hear about what's going on inside her mind, so I would be lost without music. It reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, I love that strong, sensitive self that you're showing me.
What a performance!
But Jerry, this is all genuine from the heart right here. Shouldn't you be probing me more? Am I the only lab rat? Are you getting what you need? So, this research project, am I the only laboratory rat?
No, and I don't think there's anyone just quite like you.
She didn't like that one. My answers must be okay. I haven't felt any electric shocks. I take a loyalty oath, especially if we exchange body fluid. I mean, that seems like probably not. I'll volunteer this. Every researcher I know falls for me.
Oh, I'm feeling faint, you big hunk of raw data.
That's right. I'm full of just numbers and statistics. I'm not complaining, but will I repeat all this on your couch? You're going to take notes of my emotional outpourings. When should I start pouring out my soul? Are you going to take any notes of my emotional outpourings?
I have a great memory for the good stuff, and you're good.
I've mentioned this before, but the sound quality of the voice work is remarkable. It kind of sounds like that they did this voice work like over the phone. Like they called her up and then put the microphone by the receiver. Like, okay, say your lines. If I eat oysters tonight, I'll be standing up for days. I'm getting hungry. By the way, food is full of sexual imagery. If you didn't know that, food is full of the sex. You can tell, okay, probably that. You can tell a lot about people by what they order for dinner. Ooh.
Your psychological insights just stagger me.
Nah, it doesn't sound like she's impressed by our insights. We should be at the drive-through lane in just a few minutes. I think you really like this restaurant. I'm still up for getting that takeout and heading back home. I think you really like this restaurant.
I always roll my eyes when I'm really hungry.
That she didn't like... Did she want one of the other options? Like, the other two sounded terrible. If anyone calls you a different name at dinner, just ignore it? What? What does that mean? I'd say you definitely qualify as a trophy date. People at this place are used to seeing me... None of these sound good. None of these sound good. I don't understand what the first one means. I guess I'll save. If anyone calls you a different name at dinner, just ignore it.
Just another psychological insight into your character.
Is that good? Like, the other two sounded bad. Oh, hold on, we're here. We made it. A parking space right in front. What would Freud say? They reserve my usual space. All right, a parking space in front. You must be good luck. It's just a parking space. Okay. A parking space right in front. What would Freud say?
He'd say, put it right in there. So would I, by the way.
Goodness. Park the car. Let's go on inside.
Here we are.
Well, it's the city's best restaurant. You're a real dish yourself, you know? I could eat you up. I told the staff to expect to start smart psychologist and free advice. Yes, everyone's going to ask you a bunch of questions. I told them that you would give them free advice, if that's fine with you. All these lights and windows bring out the exhibitionist in me. Yeah, she liked that one.
Another important bit of information. That's fascinating.
I like how a number of the right choices here are just based on that the other two choices are terrible. Like, that's the thing that's shaping most of my choices here. I hope the other female diners don't gawk excessively at me. I hope the other male diners don't gawk excessively at you or me. Last time I came here, I found $5 bills in my underwear later on. Fine, we'll go with number 3. Last time I came here, I found $5 bills in my underwear later on. Ooh!
Now that's what I need for my project. Personal anecdotes.
You see, that was the right answer? We should designate a driver now just in case you go wild. I'm already intoxicated with you, so I might not drink anything. If you ply me enough liquor, I'll tell you anything. Well, she wants us to tell her stuff, but I don't know if... Like, I don't know if the correct thing to say is, hey, why don't you get us drunk? I'm already intoxicated with you, so I might not drink anything.
Good. I might be tempted to take advantage of you. Oh, verbally.
Okay, that was the correct answer. You look pretty in this light, almost a Taos moonrise? I don't know what that means. I'd like an order of you to go, and I could skip dinner. For an outdoors girl, your penthouse material tonight. Well, she does like the outdoors. Let's save. You know, for an outdoors girl, your penthouse material tonight.
I'm flattered.
No,
to be compared
she doesn't
to,
like that
say,
one.
Literary magazine.
I was just hoping outdoors would be a keyword. Just doesn't get much better than this. That's debatable. Would you like to review my performance? How am I doing? Before we go in, would you like to review my performance tonight so far?
I think it's extremely satisfactory.
Satisfactory, still passing. Has our relationship progressed beyond professional? How personal? Are you falling for me yet? Has our relationship progressed beyond professional?
There's really only one way to find out. Let's eat.
Please.
Our table?
Which table? There's the only table we see there are people already sitting at. Hope this table's okay with you. Yes, a table for two. And what a pair! I see my usual table has been reserved.
It doesn't look so special to me.
She's not impressed with our table. I smell something, and I hope it's just what? What are we talking about? If you were mine, I'd feed you lobster every night. This place is fish so fresh that you feel the ocean spray. Ah.
I'm feeling so much with such vivid imagery.
You never know that you'd never know this place didn't pass a health inspection once. The pet hospital's operating room was right where we're standing. The remodeling job, all of these are bad. All of these are bad. You'd never know that this place didn't pass a health inspection once.
No, you'd never know it. And thanks for telling me.
I thought you wanted to know the secrets. What could have been the right answer to that one? How do you decide what comments of mine to keep and what to lose? Should I ease up and not load you down with so much brilliance? Are you still getting what you need, or do you have suggestions? Ooh.
Just keep that quirky stuff coming. Oh, you're wonderful.
She likes the quirky stuff. To help you out, I have a hidden camera recording everything. If you like, you can start taking notes anytime. I don't mind. Maybe there's no research. This is just if you like, you can start taking notes anytime. I don't mind.
I'm just in awe of your performance so far.
That sounded kind of neutral. Don't be alarmed. It's just a butter knife in my pocket. Before we sit down, let me just look at you for a moment. I'll tell you anything I tell you anything you need to hear.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
I just like to eat dinner, but I guess we're not doing this. It takes a while before we can eat some dinner. I'm giving you these come-ons to your research. Well, mostly. I wouldn't try to hit on you. It always just happens for me. I think you're ready to have my baby. Okay. All right. I think you're ready to have my baby. Ooh.
That's rather unexpected, since you've been doing pretty good.
Well, I think that we're getting real close. I think it is baby time. I would never consider dating you until after the research ended. Of course, this is still a professional relationship. We haven't discussed payment for my help. Cash is okay. Of course, this is still a professional relationship, including the baby making.
A much better approach than you were just using on me.
I haven't made any of this up, but I'll fantasize for you now. My fantasy involves you and a lot of whipped cream. Well, whatever happens, I'm just here to help. Well, I haven't made any of this up, but I'll fantasize for you now.
As long as they include me, you just fantasize away.
All right, that was the right one. Why don't we sit down and eat dinner or get serious about your work? Is there anything else I can do for you while I'm up? Are you still hungry? Or should we leave and really get started? Why don't we sit down and get serious about your work? Ooh.
That's a great idea. Oh, I'm glad you're serious about me.
Let me go stand behind you to get your chair. I may be taking a risk here, but let me help you with... What do you mean taking a risk? I mean, it just seems like the straightforward one would be the one. Let me help you with your chair. Yeah.
That's really nice of you.
Yee.
You're just about perfect.
So it is baby time then, is what you're saying. All right.
Thanks.
We're sitting at the table. I really like watching a woman eat. It tells me a lot about her. I agree with most rules of etiquette except for the burping. But yeah, I love belching at the table. It's a compliment, you understand. Even though we're technically working, we could have some wine, a little wine, as a treat.
Oh, I agree. Shouldn't get too tied up with technical stuff.
So why are we having like all this foreplay for dinner? Like it's just dinner. Should we order dessert and feed each other? I can recommend something if you'd like. Meat, fish, or pasta. Since I've been here before, we'd like me to order for you. Anything here that says what she likes? She likes to pick up the check. We probably should remember that. Favorite food is restaurant. So it's good that we're at this restaurant. Because that's her favorite food. I can recommend something if you'd like. Meat, fish, or pasta.
Ooh, the accommodating male. How unusual. And welcome.
Every once in a while, a nice thick steak is the way to go. As far as meat goes, cattle ranchers should be rounded up and branded. Try not to eat so much meat these days. What did it say? She liked outdoor work. I think it said that she enjoyed fishing, right? Let's take a look at that. Fishing, hunting. Doesn't actually say. So she likes seafood. She likes to unwind under a sumptuous meal and some good wine. So, I mean, she likes seafood, right? You ever think it's weird that seafood is not considered meat? I always thought that was kind of strange. I never really understood that. Let me save. Because I would think that maybe she would want us to just... Like, we would want to get around to suggesting fish. So I guess I'm going to go... I'm trying not to eat so much meat these days.
Your caution and restraint is really quite admirable.
No, that was a neutral response. There's mai with just a hint of dolphin for flavor. Perhaps a little swordfish. A fighter that reminds me of myself. Maybe albacore, but I'm against those inhumane commercial boats. Okay, so she likes seafood. I mean, you don't really want to suggest something that has a hint of dolphin, I would think. Perhaps a little swordfish, a fighter that reminds me of myself. Albacore is tuna, by the way.
I like that. The Freud in there is unmistakable.
Well, let's not forget pasta. All that slurping, it reminds me of blowjobs. That's what I think about when I eat spaghetti. Pasta is quite sensual. On the other hand, all that twirling reminds me of... I don't know. What does twirling remind you of? Then there's pasta, a great low-fat source of carb. She doesn't want to hear about the carbohydrates. Pasta is quite sensual, on the other hand. All that twirling.
Oh, I agree. Another great Freudian reference.
Is it? I wonder if the makers of this game knew anything about Freud. Want a little more time to decide? I guess I can guess. I think I can guess what you'll have. Should I order for you? I don't think she wants us to order. So, what will it be? I'm going to be decisive. Time to order.
What a command performance that was. Ooh, so very Freudian.
Everything I do is Freudian.
You're a clever one.
Jerry approves. The lady will have. I'll have the steak. She'll have the pasta. I'll have the steak. Well, she's probably going to want the seafood. I'll have the steak.
And I'll have the pasta.
No, she took the pasta this time, but I guess that was a good response. Thought you were pretty before, you're simply radiant now. You look good enough to eat. This may not... it's probably this. This may not be the right time, but you really are beautiful.
Thanks. I'll consider that as part of the research.
I think that was positive, because her voice was in the lower register. When she doesn't like what I say, her voice kind of raises up a little bit and gets a sharp edge. I think we mix a little pleasure in here, just a little. We're really moving along professionally. I'm ready to eat. I suppose dinner comes first. Probably not that. Probably not that. She likes it when we talk about the professional relationship. But, I mean, maybe it's time to move on into a little pleasure. I think we can mix a little pleasure in here. Just a little.
Oh, I think that's psychologically sound. Keep coming.
I haven't even started to come yet. Anyway, here's the food. I've been a barnstormer and sultan, and now could it be Nirvana? What? Are we talking about previous lives? We didn't mention the previous lives. I don't think that's what you would want to hear about. If you ever find a lifetime research project, will you marry him? Once you're through with a research subject, what happens to him? Her profile did say she was looking for a lifetime research subject. Tell me, if you ever find a lifetime research project, will you marry him?
I guess you'll have to stick around to find out.
Well, it sounded neutral, but she's smiling. Propose a toast to Nirvana. We're really on this Nirvana thing. Let's drink the lifetime research. Here's to the photo spread. Gills of the research lab. Let's drink to lifetime research.
To lifetime research.
Oh.
Or what may just seem like it.
And she didn't like that. The other choices didn't seem very good. Are all your research subjects as stimulating as I am? Is somebody really paying you to receive all the stimulation? What happens to your research if I get over-stimulated?
Let's find out. A new and exciting area to pursue. There.
Thanks. I'm not really sure. Are you falling for me? We're moving to the physiological aspect of research. This means let's probably should save. We're moving on to the physiological aspect of our research then.
Very observant. Oh, I'm studying your reaction to stimuli.
I'm sure glad this isn't a telephone research project. Let your fingers do the talking. I mean, your hand is kind of sticking out there. Reaching out and touching someone is a lot more fun. Well, why don't you let your fingers do the talking?
If I break them first, they're speechless. Better try again.
What? I don't understand that response. If I might be so presumptuous, a kiss would be physical. I mean, she already did give us a kiss. We sing, you never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. I mean, last time we tried singing with a previous date, she didn't like it. I feel this incredible urge to kiss you. Your analysis, please. I don't know if she would... Her profile did not say she likes singing. If I might be so presumptuous, a kiss would be physical stimuli.
I think that's debatable, depending on the kisser.
She didn't like that. I know the kiss will be like work for you, but I understand like to suggest a full range of tactile exercises. Still talking about this kiss. We'll put our personal feelings aside, of course, for the kiss.
You're back in there with that, but you weren't that far off.
I'll give you my clinical special for starters. The clinical approach takes a lot of pressure off me. You can have the tongue or no tongue special. Yeah, I can give you the tongue. I can give you the no tongue. It's up to you. Both of these two talk about the clinical approach or the clinical special. This clinical approach takes a lot of pressure off me.
You look as if you've been under a lot of pressure.
No, I guess she didn't like it. Let's have a toast first to more research, a lot more. I'll drink the kissing on the job. Here's to a big wet one. Let's have a toast first to more research. A lot more. No?
To more research, and maybe some answers about your behavior.
Well, maybe that was neutral. Oh? Mwah. 2 kisses. It's my lucky night. Mm-hmm. Wow. That was great from a clinical standpoint, of course. Now, research is one thing, but that was a great kiss. Now, research is one thing, but that was a great kiss.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. You give great research.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? I've been with a lot of women, so I know a great kisser. That kiss transcends psychological and versus ethereal. Now I'm really not just patronizing you. Let's try number 2. That kiss transcends psychological and approaches ethereal. No?
I'm a poet, but I don't show it.
Didn't like that, I guess. If you need to leave and change your underwear, I'll understand. Okay, if you have any other physical stimuli for me, I'm ready. Now, be honest with me, I'm not the only one enjoying this here. If you have any other... No, do I want that or do I want number 3? Maybe number 3. Now, be honest with me. I'm not the only one enjoying this here.
No, I just hide my enjoyment so well as a general rule.
No, that didn't sound good. All this stimulation has made me hungry. How's your dinner? Are you happy with the pasta? Are you with me? Now that's some pair of platters I see. And how's the food? Well, it's 1 and 3 sound terrible, so... well, 1 might not be that bad, but I'll go with 2. So, are you as happy with your pasta as you are with me?
I think happiness is often an overrated concept.
No, it's going poorly now. It's going poorly. We got 2 kisses, and since then, it's not going so well. Good thing I just joked about ordering oysters. Whenever I eat meat, I remember my life as a buffalo hunter. This steak was good for me, because I think I'll need my energy.
Oh, yes. It never hurts to be prepared for extended hours.
This is the longest dinner ever. I may be psychologically imbalanced, but I'm falling for you. Do we want to say that? I can't wait to find out what we're doing next. Now that I've eaten, I realize it's not dessert I want next. I don't know if I want to say I'm psychologically imbalanced. That doesn't sound great. Maybe 3? Maybe just I'll save again. Now that I've eaten, I realize it's not dessert I want next.
Stick to the menu, because you're in trouble when you stray.
No, she didn't like that. Wouldn't our time be more productive elsewhere? If you're the dessert, what are we waiting for? Shouldn't we cut this short and make research our dessert? Let's go for 3, I suppose. Shouldn't we cut this short and make research our dessert? No?
By cutting those other comments...
No, that was good.
You're improving.
That was good. That was a good answer, I guess. The check, sir. We're skipping dessert. I guess there's only one thing to say. Check, please. Oh, waiter, the check. Waiter, the check. She's dying to take me home. I guess there's only one thing left to say. Check, please.
Oh, here. Let me get it. You've been well worth it.
Have I? Have I really?
Ready?
Thanks for dinner. You can pay your own way. I see a level. Now you brought dinner, so do you expect me to put out? I owe you a dinner. You know what sort of women fascinate me. She likes paying the check, so I don't know if we would say that we owe her. Thanks for dinner. You can pay your own way, I see. Oh!
I guess it'd be surprising to some people.
No, I guess she didn't like that. Yeah, you'd be the same height lying down as you are standing up. What? I like a woman who stands up and meets me on her own terms. I think we'll pretty much... Okay. I like a woman who stands up and meets me on her own terms. Oh.
Oh, that says a lot about you. And I really like that.
Well, it's still early. Oh, is it? Lots more time to stimulate each other. Yeah, we could go in the car and diddle each other if you want. Okay, I'm ready to continue our research back at your place. If we're still doing physical stimuli, time for electrodes. Okay, I'm ready to continue our research back at your place.
Yes. Oh, yes, time to get back to work. Glad you're so eager.
Can we just go home already? I know you must remain objective, but you must like this too. I'm gonna stimulate you into the next level of consciousness with my pinky. Come on, admit it. I'm doing incredibly well here. I know you must remain objective, but you must like this too.
Oh, yes. This is quite enjoyable for me.
Oh, fuck.
Me proud.
I'm trying, Jerry. I'm trying so hard. Can't we just leave already? I've got your stimuli right here, right in the restaurant, in front of everyone. I think I should play researcher for a little while, okay? Have you ever allowed anyone else to stimulate you? Yeah, let me save. Let me save. I think I should play researcher for a little while. Okay?
I don't think it's called playing exactly.
The word play, she didn't like it. Sometimes it's better to give stimulation, receive it. Think I should stimulate my reaction. See verbal stimulation, not all. I think I should stimulate you so you can study my reaction.
Ooh, I concur, Doctor. Oh, I like it when you're so studious.
I mean, now you're into the role-playing, but you don't want to call it playing. I put women in love comas for days. They're unconscious. I'll go easy on you. I'll stimulate you unexpectedly so we don't taint the research. I'll give you a hint, but that would be premature stimulation. I'll stimulate you unexpectedly so we don't taint the research.
Excellent. The project always comes first, for the most part.
Can we just go to the car already? How long are we going to stand here? Well, let's get going. I'll let you walk out in front of me, because I like looking at your butt, you understand. You can walk in front of me. Let me lead the way. Well, let's get going.
Well, that's very matter of fact.
Well, yeah, not everything could be an innuendo. Let's just go to the car.
Is that it?
I'm holding your hand, I guess, is what I'm doing. Wow. Some things just don't lose their shape even with lots of use. I'm so attracted to you, I'll need a surgeon to separate us. Wow.
I think I know what you're trying to say.
We haven't left yet. I thought we were leaving. I hope this was as stimulating for you as it was for me. Remember, it's all for research mostly. Fooled you. You thought that was my hand back there. Remember, this is all for the research. Well, mostly.
The research is getting more personal, and I like that now.
Okay, that was the right answer. Oh my god, let's go to the car. I think that we're moving forward with more than your research. If you're falling for me, don't fight it. I've got you. This has been great so far. I know the best is yet to come. I think we're moving forward with more than your research. Ooh.
That virtually guaranteed it. Oh, keep stimulating me.
Okay, I'll, rub your hand. I guess that's what I was doing. Now, when your research ends on my yesterday's stimulus, I guess the question is here. Where to? Okay, will a dozen condoms be enough? How many? How many am I gonna need for the research, you understand? When your research ends, am I just yesterday's stimulus? Eee!
I guess we'll have to take it one stimulus at a time.
I guess that was the neutral one. Oh man, we're leaving finally. Oh, the sex music. The sex music is happening now.
What a nice evening.
Okay, let's save again. After observing me tonight, your diagnosis, please. Let's go inside, have a few clinical trials. Are we feeling a little compulsive about me right now? After observing me tonight, your diagnosis, please. Eee!
You'll require a lot more stimuli. A whole lot.
So are we getting out the electrodes? Do you have any specific recommendation for treating me? Can I recommend a full of any? You got physical examination. What about the metaphysics stuff? Analyzing the shape of. I don't think she's into metaphysics. Could I recommend a full physical examination? Eee.
Oh, I think that's an excellent recommendation.
When can I unwrap your 2 big surprise packages? What was the highlight evening for you? And do you have peaks of excitement tonight or one big build-up? It's probably not one. Probably not. Did you have peaks of excitement tonight or one big build-up?
It's pretty hard to choose between those two.
I think that was neutral. I like the top-down, the hint of dolphin, the whale mating song. We did not listen to the whale mating song. I love the high beams, the platters, the great set of weights. And my favorites, the Rorschach test, barnstorming, the thick steak. It's probably this. My favorites were the Rorschach test, barnstorming, and the thick steak. Ah.
Yes, those were great lines.
I don't want this magic to end. I promise I won't snore. I don't want to say goodnight. I just don't want this magic to end.
I guess I wouldn't be waving any magic wands around then.
Oh, right. Woman of science. I forgot. Don't mention anything that is not science. I see us doing research for years to come. I think your career is more important than children right now. It's not baby time? I promise I will never leave the seat up. I see us doing research for years to come.
Think of the opportunities for in-depth study. Like right now.
We've gone quite a while without any physical stimuli. We've been talking about it all night. Let's go do it already. Let's do the nasty. I hear the good stuff always comes out at the end of a session. Do I want that one or the first one? We've gone quite a while without any physical stimuli.
Too long, I think. Perhaps you could suggest something.
Maybe we could go inside instead of standing outside. Kiss me. Let's leave all that psychological. No, we can never leave out the psychological stuff. We can never do that. Kiss you for the research before. This one's professional. Kiss for hurting me. Unprofessional conduct. I kissed you for the research before, but this one's personal.
I couldn't agree more. Let's get real personal.
A third kiss? Mwah. 3 kisses in one night. She is clearly the one. I might rip that dress in the process, but I'll buy you 10 more. Please invite me inside. Take me inside and have your way with me. Look, I cannot step over your threshold if you don't invite me. Please invite me inside.
Just tell me what you plan to do once you get there.
Oh, God. Just want to go inside. There are a few positions that even I haven't tried. I took the liberty of tattooing your name on my anus. If you want to see it. You'll forget about every other research subject you've known. You'll forget about every other research subject you've known.
Thanks. I've got everything I need. See? I've been secretly recording you all night. All your great lines will go into my research paper. It's about sexually frustrated males like you. You're perfect for that. Thanks very much for helping. Good night.
Oh, that's why she wasn't taking any notes. She was recording the whole thing. Well, I guess it's just us and this adult magazine tonight. I guess, no, unfortunately. Okay. Well, you know what that means. Four dates, 0 sex. Well, another date completed, another date without sex. Well, it seemed like it was going so well, and it turned out that she was using us the whole time. We got 3 kisses even. 3 kisses. But no, it was not to be. She was faking it the whole time, just using us for our mind. Gonna write about us in a research paper. But 4 dates are done. There's only 1 date left to go. It's her over here. And then once we have done the 5th date, that means we unlock the final boss. And we finally get to date Jerry. That's what is supposed to happen. At least that's what Jerry said. So could it be that next time maybe we will be finishing Man Enough, and we will find out if we are indeed man enough for Jerry? Will that happen? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Not after what just happened between us and Kelly. 3 kisses. But I'm going to have to say good night. I'm going to have to say good night to you. I hope you have a good night, and I hope you're able to get over this heartbreak that we experienced tonight. 3 kisses. I'll see you next time, as we might finish Man Enough. Have a good night.